We have made it to one of my favorite topics in AP Calculus, Bzab! So much excitement. Isn't it kind of like an action figure? Like bazoom, bazow, Bzab. So Bzab does stand for something that is extremely helpful, and it's when we are going backwards. So if we are given the graph of f prime of x, and we are going backwards in time to our original, okay? Or it also works if you're going from the second derivative to the first. And this is what Bzab stands for. So B means backwards. That B is backwards, okay? So B is backwards, okay? Like I said, when we're going from the derivative back to the original, or when we're going from the second derivative to the first derivative, B is back. Z is zeros, so we're going to plot our zeros. And then above and below. Okay, so this is very similar to what we were talking about the last time I saw you guys when we were matching those graphs in small groups, you know, remember that really fun game? So this is very similar. So Bzab just kind of helps you to remember that process. So I'm going to show you how to use it. Here we go. All right, so number one, sketch f of x on the same coordinate plane. So notice we're given the derivative, right? So always super important to look at what you're given. We want to go back to the original. So back is the b. So we use the Bzab, Bzab. So z, zeros, put the tick marks on your number line where the graph of f prime touches the 0 line or x-axis. So zeros, remember, are like my x-intercepts. So I've got one at -2, at 0, and at 2. So zeros go on your number line. So I've got -2, I've got 0, and I've got 2. Okay, so that's the z in Bzab. Look for your zeros, put them on your number line. Then we're going to mark if your line is above or below the x-axis, okay, above or below. So from to the left of -2 here, this line, it's above the x-axis, right? So above, I'm going to put a plus. So the A in Bzab stands for above. I'm also above over here, all the way to the right of 2. Okay, so I'm looking where I am above the 0 line, right? Then from -2 to 0 and from 0 to 2, I am below in both. So there's the B in Bzab. So now I'm going to draw what we've been doing before, right? So that plus means that I'm going up, negative means I'm going down, then I'm going down again, and then I'm going up, okay? So it says to sketch this on the same coordinate plane, which does get a little tricky, but that's okay. It does not have to be perfect. All that you need to do here is have something that resembles this, okay? So I'm going to draw mine in a different color so that you can see it. So it doesn't matter where your points is. All that I care about is that I'm increasing until -2. So I must just be going up until -2. Again, doesn't matter what height you're doing it. If you did it down here, that's fine too, just as long as it's increasing. Then I'm going down and then down again. So I'm going down until 0. And then I'm going to keep going down until 2, at which point I turn around and come back up. Okay? So again, it does not matter where these points are going through. All that we care about is the increasing and decreasing. So as long as I am increasing and then decreasing and then decreasing and then increasing again, that is all that I need. Other than that, this should, flatten out here a little bit. You can't really see it there. But that does have a horizontal tangent there, right? It's a critical point. It should be flattening out at that point. Okay, so now let's try it with this one. So I'm going to erase my number line from number 1 and do the same process with number 2. So B, I am going backwards because I am given f prime of x and we want f of x. So got to use the Bzab. So my zeros in this one, it looks like I just have 1. And that 1 0 is about like what? What would you say that is? 1.8? Okay. And then everything to the left of 1.8, I am always below. And then I am above after that. So that must mean I'm going down and then back up. So to draw this, I just need something that is decreasing all the way until the time that I get to 1.8 and then is going to turn around. So I've just got to have something that is kind of decreasing and then at that point turns around and starts increasing. Again, it doesn't matter where it's crossing through exactly, just fit it on your graph. It needs to be going down until 1.8 and then turning around and coming back up. And that's it. You just Bzabbed.